Hello everyone, this is John and we are playing the fourth match in this league, number 6. We just win the die roll. And that's looking like good, and it's only a one lander, but that's a scry lander, and we could still do turn 2 Prism with our Simian Spirit Guide. Not sure that's a good idea, but we have the combo in hand, so I'm quite tempted to keep here. So if we do Simian Spirit Guide, yes, if we do Simian Spirit Guide for Prism, we'll be at 6 mana. The problem is, if it was an Angel Grace, that would be better, definitely. So we could technically combo, but it's not. So let's see what we draw. Our turn 1 is fairly simple, that's for sure. And we'll see. Hopefully we can scry for a second land. And if we do that, we are in very good shape because we can do turn 2 Phyrexian and Life, and just wait for our bloom and do Ad Nauseam. So our opponent has having trouble deciding whether to mulligan or not. I just want to come back to the match number 3 against Iraq, because I'm just playing that match straight after. And I hope it wasn't too hard for you to watch, because I've made a few irrelevant comments, missing a few things. It was the first time I played against that deck with Ad Nauseam. And for example, forgetting that he cannot ultimate against me because I had leyline, these kind of things. But luckily we went with a win. Okay, so a second land, we're definitely gonna take it. Definitely gonna take it. It's a tap land. Could have been better, but we won't land. So seeing a forest here, it's happy. I have never seen that card in my life. I have to be very honest with you. And it could be elf deck, but since when they play that card? Okay, so we are going to scry. And another land. We're going to put it on top. In that case, what do I want to do? So we put this on top. And since we know that we have a third land, this Simian Spirit Guide is going to be useless. Am I correct? It should be useless. So I don't want to waste any more time. We don't have white, but we will have from this prism. I'm fairly confident I should go that way, because yes, because you need the white, and then we'll have 3 mana from the Lotus Bloom. So if our opponent is playing mono green, I think there's nothing much you can do. Woo. Okay. I was not expecting this at all, and that's great. That's gonna work like a charm. Do we know the top deck? Yes, we know the top deck. We know that we have a gemstone mine, and we are gonna use it. Yes, I want to do that. Definitely want to do that. Black, Spell of the Vault. Gemstone mine. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Guess it's not that bad anymore. And that's the white source of mana. So, and this decay, he might regret it. It would have been better on the Phyrexian knife. Okay, so we managed to get through this. I'm just gonna go Phyrexian knife, and if it goes through, we just win next turn. Alright, okay, make quick and easy. If he has another abrupt decay, it's gonna start to be a tough, but we have a Serum Vision, so we have some way to dig more. So I have absolutely no idea what he's playing. So unfortunately we see quite a bit of black, which means that if he brings Thoughtseize, it's going to be bad news. If it's Inquisition, much better. Okay, so if he might have something that costs quite a bit of mana, which he has another decay. Ouch. What is this? What is this? That's very, very unfortunate. Double decay. Okay, so I guess that's a new kind of deck with this Kaladesh thing. Smuggler's Copter. Alright. Okay, let's see what we have. We're definitely not dead here. That's gonna require some... it's gonna require a good Serum Vision. And that's a good one. So, Prism... Prism is not bad. Prism is not bad. Definitely Free Action Line on top, but do we want to have to chain with a Prism just in case our Free Action and Life doesn't survive? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Or if he removes Lala's Bloom. I would say yes. I would do a top and another top. And we can just sit your brass and pass the turn. Just in case he's removing our Lotus Bloom, since he's pretty good at removing our stuff so far, well, we're just gonna have some backup, mana backup. Well, technically we don't need it because we have the Simian Spirit Guide, so we're already at 5. Yeah. But let's hope he's running out of gas, of removal gas, and he just wants to crew with his Smuggler's Copter and the loot. It's not gonna, we're not gonna be happy to see him loot, but well, that's what it is. The good thing is we are Inquisition proof. Because we're gonna top deck and play straight away our Free Action Life, so Inquisition is gonna do it, and it's not gonna do anything here. And even though he's removing our Lotus Bloom, we're still good to go. Greenflyer. Okay, so that might be just Abzan, new kind of Abzan. He wants to crew with his Topter, of course, and he can go and loot. We're gonna see what he's discarding. It's not ideal to see him looting, and he's gonna this Greenflyer is gonna be a problem. So Lingering Souls, that's fine. You can have some beta. Anyway we're running out of fuel, so we'll just want to go. We just want to go in not next turn but the turn after. And Free Action Life is going as expected. Do we want to lose a life? I'm thinking we can just keep our life up. And ooh, we can combo. I just realized 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and we can combo here. Yeah, I almost missed it. Okay, let's go for it. So he's tapped out. Yep. All right. Let's go to sideboarding, and we haven't seen any discard. Was it unlucky? We'll have to assume he's running quite a bit of discard. So we're going to bring the whole suite. And we're going to bring our discard as well. Definitely. And that's pretty much it. So now we have 7 cards to remove. So we'll remove our Pact of Negation, which is one thing. And we have 4 cards to remove. I'm tempted to remove something like this, simply because it's an easy target for him, and I'm happy to keep the spoil, to keep the we'll keep the explosiveness with Lotus Bloom. Pentat Prism are easy target for him. We might maybe We could even bring the 4 spoil, but still Prism. Even if if removes Prism, that can be something that are not going to target our free action. I wouldn't go less than 3 or maybe 2 max, but it's still important. It might just not draw the proper removal, things like that. But no, we're looking good. All right, so we have 2 games, sorry, to make it. That's a great hand. That's an absolute great hand. No Leyline of Sanctity. Our mana is going to be difficult. The problem is it's a great hand, but it's not amazing against this card. It's okay because we have a sleight of hand. I don't think we can afford to not keep this. I'll keep it because if he doesn't have a turn 1 discard, or if he has a tap land or something like this, we'll just go ahead and do our discard. But that's not the case. Okay, so what does he want? So free action on life or Thoughtseize. If he's doing Thoughtseize, it means he has more in his hand. Alright. How are we gonna do that? He definitely is gonna do a turn 2 discard. So we don't want to do sleight of hand. If we top deck something nice, we don't want them to discard it. I don't think we can do better than these two anyway. We're just gonna scry though. Scry is good. And pass the turn. And we're gonna put this on top of a library. Definitely. It's gonna be attacked. And the thing is, it might just have only Inquisition. Who knows? So he's gonna have to target our free action on life. And then, so collect. No more discard. Okay. He might still have it, but there's. I agree that there's no rush for him. And for us, we are going to go Pentaprism. Am I correct? If we do Pentaprism next turn, we can do free action and life, and then we can combo. So we have a turn 4 kill here with no interaction. So yes, we're gonna. But this thing is going to tap. Okay, well, we can still have it based on our top deck. Pentaprism. Yeah, Grimflayer is still a very, very good turn 2, because now he's gonna search for his discard. It's gonna be very hard for us now. Turn 2 Grimflayer. I would say I didn't know it would happen, but it's much worse for us than Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf is already a good turn 2 for them because they usually can get it big and because we can't really interact. But Grimflayer, it's even worse. It's even worse. It's still attack for 2 or 4, and it makes them scry 3, which is amazing. We wish we could have this. Scry 3 every turn. That's amazing. Well, that's not scry exactly, but I guess we can make that approximation. Anyway, if he doesn't interact with us, and if we can top deck a Nephalia, we should be in very good shape. So he's gonna go for, yeah, of course he's gonna scry first. Look at the top 3. Yeah, top 3 is a lot. Well, if he's Inquisition, we're still looking very good. And that's a Thoughtseize. So I don't know what you guys think, whether I should mulligan such a good hand just because we don't have a leyline. Maybe we should always, against this kind of deck, always mulligan our 7 if we don't have a leyline. I would. And that's surprising. No, he's probably have another one. Another thought's easier. Alright. Sounds good. Yeah, he really, I guess he doesn't have any removal, so he really didn't want it to hit the battlefield. Do we want to scry first? Yes, because if we get another Phyrexian Knife, we can put it on the battlefield. I will scry first. Lotus Bloom. I don't think Lotus Bloom is gonna help us. Sleight of hand. We have to pick one, so we're gonna pick Lotus Bloom this time. And do we want to do a sleight of hand and use another counter? I don't think so, because if we do a Phyrexian Knife, we don't want to sack the land. That's sad, but we might want to Ad Nauseam for value if we get to there. I think Ad Nauseam for value should be great. No, we have a bloom. Okay, I really don't think I really don't think we can do anything here. Well, no, that's his game plan is in motion. So Stony Silence. Well, this thing is gonna be useless. Our Lotus Bloom is gonna be useless. Okay, just so it means we need to top deck a land, and that's yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, and that's definitely not what we want. Sleight of hand and chaining another sleight of hands. Chaining Ad Nauseam, and we're gonna get a gemstone mine since we need the land and power the turn. Well, we'll still have an out. We still have an out. Whoa, Liliana of the Veil. So Liliana of the Veils mean no, that's official. We're officially dead. Liliana of the Veil means we will never be able to have more than one card in our hand at any time from now onwards. So we could still win. Let's play the game. We need to top deck Phyrexian Knife and Ad Nauseam, knowing that we already have 2 Phyrexian Knife in our graveyard, and we need to do it quickly because Liliana can ultimate this time, and the City of Brass is not going to do it. Oh yes, we need the map. So yeah, technically that's the first part of our plan, land. Then we want a Phyrexian Knife because we are close to dying anyway. Phyrexian Knife, and technically we have only one left in the deck, and that's a plane. So in here we just die next turn. Okay, well that was rough. That was rough, but that's what Abzan. That's what Abzan do. Anything we want to change? We cancel the pact. This beautiful green flyer. I would say that's when a mana leak or this kind of thing would have been helpful on the play. Be able to mana leak a green flyer, Liliana, Stony Silence. Stony Silence is going to be a problem. We might be tempted to remove all the prism. If I remove all the prism, I can bring Echoing Truth, and I can bring Phyrexian Knife. Are we better with this? Because Stony Silence slash Abrupt Decay, it's going to be a very easy target for Prism. We're just gonna try to go that way. I really don't like it. Okay, Thoughts is gonna be great when you're on the play. Maybe we can just remove Spell of the Vault. I feel more confident like this. Prism is still useful, still very useful. No Lena Sanctity, not enough gas. Mulligan. Lena of Sanctity, gas. We don't have the combo, but I don't mind. I don't really mind here because we have a beautiful untapped land that's gonna go to a sleight of hand, and I guess we have something. We're gonna put a fight here, so we keep it, and I guess we bottom that. Yes, put on the bottom of your library. Yep. And we put this on above. So now we can put up a fight, and let's try to be quick. We're gonna go sleight of hand with a Lotus Bloom. Our plan is looking great. So this Lotus Bloom, we could argue, because we know he's playing Stony Silence, but I still think it's good. He probably doesn't run many, and one piece of combo. Serum Vision is going, and we're gonna sleight of hand. I don't like doing sleight of hand and putting a Serum Vision on top. So what I might do is I might just play a land and pass the turn, so that next turn we can do both sleight of hand and Serum Vision, or I just bottom and do sleight of hand. I think it's much better to do bottom, City of Brass, than top and pass the turn. And I want to maximize the chance, because we can dig much further. Next turn. I'm not really sure about what I'm saying, and that's a Tarmogoyf. Well, so we're happy that's a Tarmogoyf. It could have been a Green Flyer. And we're actually looking good for a turn 4 kill. So in here, I'm going to do Serum Vision first, because we know what we want. We want Ad Nauseam. That's it. No question asked. And if I do Serum Vision plus sleight of hand, we can dig 5. And if I do sleight of hand then Serum Vision, we can dig more. Or if I do Serum Vision, I don't know. What's the sequence here? What's the correct sequence? I'll just do sleight of hand first. Ad Nauseam. That was, well, technically okay. So we're winning next turn if he doesn't drop a Stony Silence. We're definitely gonna do a Serum Vision, and we got that's it. We're set. If he's doing echoing Stony Silence, we'll still have an out. And do we want any of these? I don't think we want any of these. We definitely don't want Bloom. We might want, if he managed to do Destroy Leyline Inquisition, we'll have a backup. Let's think about that, because we have all the fuels that we need. Ooh, I almost forgot to play a land. That would have been bad. Okay, so hopefully we don't see a Stony Silence, even though we have an answer. It just make us waste a turn, and that's a Stony Silence. Okay, fair enough. Because now he can find some fuel to to destroy that Leyline of Sanctity. This field could be a Maelstrom Pulse, so definitely not that turn. But if he's doing next turn Maelstrom Pulse Inquisition, we're still looking good, I guess. Ideally, we would have another Simian Spirit Guide, and then we could go for it. All right, so this thing is gonna resolve, and my problem is he might actually recover from it. So we might have, yes, he might, if he destroy Lotus Bloom, or I don't think he's gonna bother destroying it, since let's see what he's doing. We have an out. Now it depends on him. If he's doing a Maelstrom Pulse, I think Lingering Soul is exactly what we want. Alright, so I guess well, he has one. He could fetch and do okay, he could still fetch for green and do Nature's Claim. I don't think Abzan play Nature's Claim. I don't think they want to play that card because of the life gain. Let him attack. So we're quite happy that, like I said, that's Tamogov. It's actually eating at 2, which is as good as the Green Flyer, and he doesn't have the loot effect. So that's now we're going for it. Now we are going for it. Stony Silence is out of the way. And here it is. I will just go for the combo. I didn't check the yes, the color is good. We're in your main phase. There's no reason to wait any further. And he's on F6 mode. Chup. Ad Nauseam. I remove exit. Yeah, okay. And we win a match. We win against Abzan, which is a tough matchup. We ended up going through game 1, which I guess was the key, because we managed to get through without Leyline, which is always a difficult task. But sometimes sometimes in game 1, our opponent is having a nice opening with no discard, but some fuel, some removal, good creature, so he will keep it, and then he will realize that he's playing against us. And in that case, we might be able to steal a win because of that game 1, and then game 2 and 3 we have 2 chances to draw our Leyline and put them in trouble. That's also one of the reason why I think it's when I play at my local game store, it's always easier. Every time I pick a new deck, I always have good results, and then my results slightly get worse. I think it's just because our opponents know what we play and they can mulligan better game 1. So now if my opponent at my local game store see me coming, is opening a beautiful hand with creature and lightning bolt, pass to exile, all that kind of stuff, a hand I will definitely keep against random deck. It will definitely mulligan and try to get get exactly what he needs to attack us. So it's pretty much already game 1. It's pretty much like a post-sideboard game already for them, especially with that kind of deck like Abzan, Jun, and all this interactive deck. So we have an edge here on an MTGO because our opponent doesn't know, and his hand in game 1 was probably a definite mulligan if he knew we were playing Ad Nauseam, and technically we might win the match just because of that simple difference. All right, so we are 3-1, which is great. We've reached the threshold to get some treasure. So we can, I can share some of my treasure opening in the wrap up, and we get also some points to found our next league. Thank you very much for watching again. It's always great to win again Abzan. Surprisingly, if you watch my wrap up, the last one, I showed all my matchup, and I'm actually 0-4 against Jund. But I didn't point it out, but I think I've always won my match against Abzan, or most of them, which I think there is no difference between Jund and Abzan for us. I would say Abzan is probably a little bit worse because they have white like Lena of Sanctity. It was Stony Silence, sorry, not Lena of Sanctity, Stony Silence, which is another pressure for us. While in red for Jund, well, they have Lightning Bolt. They can just accelerate a little bit their kill, but in red they don't have anything great. But they have Ancient Grudge. Well, yeah, they have Ancient Grudge actually. They can play the role of Stony Silence. Well, yeah, so I would say maybe it's pretty much the same. So, but yes, I have a much better record against Abzan than Jund for some reason. Thank you very much for watching. See you in last game of this league soon. Cheers.